All right, welcome back, everyone. This is the Canadian National Pickleball League, the Metropolitan Split. We are here at Grandview Pickleball Club in Newmarket. My name is Reese George, and I'll be in the booth with you for this match. We have the Grand River Rapids playing against Toronto United, who just took down the Northern Lights in a singles tiebreaker. I'm really excited to see this game. We currently, in the standings, have Toronto United sitting in third place coming into this event, and we have the Grand River Rapids sitting in second place. Just from one, they're just trailing behind the London Smash by one game. So very, very close. Grand River Rapids were undefeated yesterday and lost this morning at our 10 a.m. match to the Montreal Lions.
I don't want a little accident on the court. It's not fun when you're live streaming.
Grand River Rapids just getting warmed up here. Probably won't see United warming up as they are quite warm from their last match and playing that extra singles game to take the win. All right, I have Christina Chin joining me in the booth here from the Montreal Lions. How's it going, Christina?
Good, Reese. Happy to be here.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't talked to you much in a while.
I know.
So
this is our catch-up time.
Yeah, this is our catch-up time. This is like our personal / like work time at the same time. Yeah, so this morning, you guys beat the Grand River Rapids.
Yeah.
How did that feel?
That was a good one. I find that our team, we usually start a little slow on Saturdays because we don't really practice together much, and like I know a lot of other teams, they come in a few days earlier. We just kind of practice Friday night, and then it's hard to have a good night's sleep when you train late, and then Saturday, a little rough start for us, but yeah, we're gonna bounce back today.
Yeah, you guys, you had a tough day yesterday, like you mentioned. You said you're a little bit slower starting on Saturday, and you do often train pretty late, though, don't you?
I do, but it's tough not training together.
Not training together.
Yeah,
right.
playing
you guys
together
don't come
helps.
early.
Yeah, we don't come that early. Other teams I think they're coming in on like the Wednesday, Thursday.
Right.
While we just kind of come in on Friday night.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. You guys play really well together considering you don't get a lot of practice time. And have you played any tournaments recently with like Ernesto or Ari?
Not recently. We played the U.S. Open together in April.
Okay.
But we're in July now. I was in Asia the past, I think 2 months ago. I was in Asia for a month playing tournaments, but all with other partners, not Ari and Ernesto. They couldn't make it out. Yeah,
and you have such a busy schedule. You're traveling a lot, right? And you must be, you got to find partners maybe from different areas, right? Yeah, so how does that, what does that look like for you when you're trying to find partners when you're somewhere else in the world? Do you just DM them and say, hey, can you join me?
I'm really lucky because I have Instagram.
Yeah.
So anyone, if I'm playing in a tournament, I can just reach out to people through Instagram, and a lot of people can kind of just see how I play and then can get partners that way. But if you don't have social media, it's really tough to go to Italy and find a partner, right?
That's true.
So I'm pretty well connected through the internet, so
well, that's good. Everyone
easy to play wherever I want to play.
Yeah, people are like, hey, I want to play with Christina. And then they get a DM, I'm like, perfect. Yeah, no, that's good. And you've done so well with your social media and everything.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love watching it. I have friends that send me your videos. I'm like, I know her. I'm like, this is so cool. Yeah, so looks like we're just about to get into this game here. Yeah. It was great talking to you.
Yeah, great catching up, Reese. And enjoy the game, everybody.
Thank you. All right. Wow, we were really lucky to have Christina in the booth here. Get to hear from her. It's always nice. Catch up with an old friend. We're getting right into the game here of the Grand River Rapids and Toronto United. All right, we've got Jada and Maria on the side of Toronto United, facing off against Marie Christine and Antoaneta. I anticipate a lot of firepower in this game from both sides.
Adding a point. There we go. 2-0.
All right, quick 2-0 lead from United. Definitely riding some momentum from their win in singles. Great pickup from Antoaneta. Okay, maybe a little miscommunication down the middle from the Rapids. We'll often see Antoaneta swooping into the middle and covering that. She is very quick and she recovers very well. Even when she's pulled out to her line, she's able to get back to that middle. All right, ball just out.
2-3.
All right, Maria to serve 4-2.
4-2.
Okay, some great shots from Antoaneta, and Marie-Christine goes for the soft drop volley, which I do like because both players on United are scrambling and at the baseline, beyond the baseline even. I do like the idea to throw that in, but unfortunately just a little bit too soft. Can be risky, more of a low percentage shot. Wow. Wow, I don't think Jada was expecting that ball to come back. I wasn't expecting that ball to come back. Just such a great reset from Marie-Christine.
3-5.
Okay, we don't see a lot of attacks from Marie-Christine, but when we do, they're quite good, quite effective. She doesn't use a lot of pace, opts more for that precision over power. Good point from United. Jada has such a great backhand, gets a lot of pace on it, really grabs that ball, especially for not having strings on the paddle. She's quite used to tennis and really grabbing the ball. Wow, really nice shot from Maria. Okay, and that put away from Jada is definitely not coming back. Looks like we have a timeout called from the Grand River Rapids. The score is 8-4 thus far for Toronto United. I like that the Rapids are taking a timeout here. Not a huge point differential at the moment, but the Toronto United definitely thrive off of the momentum and the the fans that are cheering and can accumulate points quite quickly. I'd like to shout out a couple of our sponsors while we are in this timeout. I'd like to shout out Owl Pickleball, the official pickleball of the Canadian National Pickleball League, TSS Pickleball for providing us with all these awesome courts, and Ontario Pickleball Academy, the official equipment sponsor of the CNPL, Yola, Club Med, and of course we're streaming on Game Plus TV all weekend long and at all of our Canadian National Pickleball League events. You can also catch us on Game Plus YouTube and CNPL YouTube as well. Looks like we're about to get back into it here. Maria to serve for United.
8-4.
A lot of cross-court dinking going on between Antoaneta and Maria. Maria goes for that speed up, just long. Wow, I like that combination from Jada. She just kept picking down the middle, and there are oftentimes a little bit of miscommunication between Antoaneta and Marie-Christine, especially when that ball is coming from the side of Jada, from the left side. It can be tricky to decide who should take that ball. Okay, and a really great counter from Jada. Sarah and I were talking earlier about how you definitely want to keep that ball away from Jada's backhand. If it's anywhere above the height of the net, she puts a lot of pace on it, a lot of pressure. Good defense from United, but even better pressure from the Rapids. Great reset. Okay, looked like a little bit of miscommunication on the side of United. I think I heard some paddles hitting each other over there. Well, 12-8 for United. Wow, great spot. And Christine paints the line.
9-14.
ball just long. Lots of pressure coming from the Rapids, trying to keep United back, which I feel like is a good idea, considering United is so dangerous at the line. Trying to keep them back in the court as much as they can would be beneficial. And if you're just joining us, or this is your first event that you're watching, or you're wondering what's going on next, there are only 4 teams attending this event right now. We do have the other 4 that will be competing at the Central Split, which will be held at Smash London. So if you're wondering where some of the teams are, we're just trying to cut back on some of the traveling and dividing up some of the events, so you can catch that. We have a timeout being called. The score is 16-10 for Toronto United so far. So I think if we're the Grand River Rapids, again, we're wanting to definitely keep that ball low, especially with 2 ladies that are able to attack so well. I do like the strategy of the cross-court digging as much as possible. I think Antoaneta sliding into the middle when the ball is popped up is really good, as long as they're keeping it as low as they can on as much of an angle as possible. In case you missed it as well, the Grand River Rapids did play this morning and did lose to the Montreal Lions. However, they did go undefeated yesterday. Again, we're seeing a lot of success from the Rapids when they're able to keep Toronto United back in the court, forcing them kind of to reset. It's harder for them to attack from back there. Okay, I do like that defensive lob. I think it was placed well in the court. Not easy for Jada to execute an overhead. Good drop from Marie-Christine. Okay, and that's what I'm talking about with the put-away power from Jada Bowie. You definitely do not want to have anything up in her strike zone. Okay, that being said, Antoaneta's got quite the heavy forehand and backhand as well. Also coming from tennis. I think we have 3 out of 4 tennis players on the court here. I'm not sure what Marie-Christine's background is in terms of sport. Okay, and there's that spot down the middle that we see. Okay, 19-14 for United. Grand River Rapids definitely need to come up with some answers soon. Not a huge point deficit, but we're getting near the end here. And Jada misses that overhead. just lands in. Okay, and Jada made sure of that shot, aiming for the exact same spot as before, but making sure she hit that line. Little net cord. Wow, really great job from Antoaneta attacking that middle, and the counters are very, very good. Okay, so the middle's working out for Antoaneta so far. Looks like there was a little bit of miscommunication between Maria and Jada. And just like that, we have them crawling back. Okay, I'm gonna rip off the bounce from Jada, and that ball does land long. Okay, we have a timeout called from Toronto United as expected, as Grand River Rapids were down, however, have crawled back at this point, and the score is 20-18. If you're not familiar with the scoring here, we do use rally scoring, games to 21. There is a serving freeze at 20, and also a freeze at 19 if you are not the first team to get to 20. Oftentimes we do see the first team that gets to 20, the opposing team will accumulate points and come back. Okay, potential game point for Toronto United. Wow, and she picks up that ball and fights off that game point. Great job from Antoaneta. It was in such an awkward spot, but she was still able to get it. And a winner at that. High drops here. Oh, that's a good one. Wow, and we see that attack from Antoaneta. Just in a difficult spot for Maria. And just like that, we have this game tied at 20-20. Again, both these teams need to win on their serve. So potential game point for Grand River Rapids. Good pickup. Great reset from Antoaneta. Serve going back over to United. This is the second attempt at a game point here for United. We'll see if they can close it out here. Okay, and there is the game for Toronto United Women's, the first one. Don't go anywhere, though. We will be right back with men's doubles.